Hi folks, it is Sunday night. It's almost 8 o'clock and I thought I would do a little I-75 yarn crawl preview video of the store. So if you're thinking of heading up to Bay City to check out the yarn shop there, we're about 10 minutes off the highway tops if you hit a bridge. We're right off the highway, so it's a place you really want to come visit. If you don't have a passport, I still have 6 passports left, and I think 7 bags. The bags are $10, the passports are $6, and I have both of those available for you to purchase. And there were a few shops that had to drop out for various reasons, and so your passport will come with 3 shops already stamped. There are shops in Ohio, and so you have to visit us and then another store, and you will be eligible for one of the prizes. So make sure that you let us know that you have visited 2 shops when you come to our shop. If you have a passport, we will sticker our page for you. That's how it works. And but if you are only going to visit a couple, I think it goes 5 shops and then 10 shops. So if you're not going to hit the 10 shop, give us your entry form and we will mail it in. Excuse me, at the end of the yarn crawl. So what are we doing for Yarn Crawl? Well, we have a whole bunch of different new products in the store that some of them we haven't had, some of them we are revisiting from 12 Days of Christmas. So this is your chance to, if you missed 12 Days of Christmas, or if you came and you want one more, or 2 or 3, we can handle that too. Anyways, we also have a trunk show from Blue Sky Fibers, and we have the Cane Bay Wrap, which is just beautiful. It is made out of extra, and I'll show you the colors of extra. We have some here. We also have the Janesville Jacket, which is the green one in the middle. It is kind of like a poncho with little bitty sleeves. But it's open on the side. It looks great on just about everybody. So it's worth trying on. That's why we asked to have it for a try-on item. These 4 or 5 items that we brought in from Blue Sky Fibers you can try on. The Sacha Wrap, it is beautiful. This picture does nothing for it, because it is definitely a touch and feel type of wrap. It feels like air and looks beautiful. And so that one you're going to want to try on. I will tell you, I tried the pattern with a heavier yarn and it didn't do it justice. It just didn't have the same thought process. You don't have to they put a button at the top, so it has a buttonhole. You don't have to do that. They actually suggest that possibly you do like a shawl pin or something like that. So that's the scoop there. We also have the Windham Wrap, which I have the picture there. And we have the gray kit, and we also made up a purple kit and shades of purple, and it is beautiful and selling out quickly, so we already have ordered more. We have copies of the Blue Sky Fibers lookbook, so you can look in there and see other projects, and those are some of the items that are hot for this year with Blue Sky Fibers. So let me show you one more Blue Sky Fibers trunk show item, which is the Endless Wrap, and it is kind of endless. And remember, our mannequins have no shoulders, so a lot of things don't look that great on them. But I did see this at another shop, and they used 2 skeins less than what it calls for. The girl in the pattern, they told us, is 6 feet tall. So if you're 6 feet tall, then use as many as what's on the pattern. But if you're my height, I'm not very tall, you can get away with 2 less skeins. But it's a fun pattern because it has a cute little stitch pattern to it. It's done all the way across. Very fun. Won't let you get bored. Okay. What else do we have? Oh, we made our own Janesville jacket in the back there. And ours is blue and gray. Ruth made hers with a little smaller needle, so it wasn't as big. So that was how you can adapt it. If you are a bigger chested woman or taller, I have a way to, there are alterations in the pattern that we can do to make it fit you too. But it is very forgiving and it looks great on just about everyone I have seen it on. So, of course we have our blue bags. We have our vinyl bags. Those are really affordable. The blue bags are our discount bags. There's beads on there, so once a calendar quarter you come visit us and you get 20% off everything that you, regular price that you put in your bag. The vinyl bag next to it, those are $10 and they're great. I even used mine as a beach bag when I went on spring break. Hey Lynn, good to see you. We put our sheep up here. He's sporting the lovely Curly Q coverlet. Hi Diane. That is an ever popular one. We made ours out of Norrell Silk Garden. We have the color numbers that we use. Some of them have been discontinued, but we can show you kind of what we did to change those. We also have, if you're just coming in and want to get something quick, get a needle keeper. They are great. You put them on your circular needles, and they have an open end, but you don't do anything really with that end. And you put your needles in this end, and once you put them in, I'm getting really good at one-handed doing things, your needles don't fall out, and your stitches don't get messed up, you don't mess up your knitting, all that good stuff. That's an easy takeaway. We always have a piece of tape measures. We have notions, lots and lots of notions. We even went in and got some enamel pins because we know some of you like to put those on your knitting bags. So make sure you look behind because some of them are kind of cute behind. So we also, I'm going to get people dizzy in a minute. We have our Barcode Scarf, and these are really fun. It's done in a kit. It is sport weight yarn, and it is knit lengthwise. So the hardest part about it is casting on. So, and the sweater that is behind that scarf is the Beekeeper Cardigan. Ruth finished hers, and she did it with the inside showing outside, and you can see her bees are on the inside. So that is on display for you too. We have books, we have loose patterns, we have, here are Windham Wraps. This is the one that is purple. And if I can get my camera in the right way, it's hard to see, but it's beautiful in person and oh so soft because it's made out of alpaca silk. So something you really want to do. We have Techno here. Techno is also, it is a, they told me it's a hollow kind of sleeve of silk that is, alpaca has been blown through, and so when you block it, it just becomes like air. It feels really dense when you knit with it, and we'll have a skein here for you to try it. Just winding it up, it felt very dense. So They also have the Nebula Cowl. This is brand new for this year. We do not have a sample made with it, but it was 2 skeins of light blue, well, kind of a denim blue, and a navy. Those are fun kits. You could make up a different color kit, because I think we do have a couple of those patterns here, so that's good too. We just brought in the soak products, and right now we have the soak wash in most of the flavors, and we have the handmade, which is the lotion. These do have smells. I do also have an unscented, but if you see these ones here with the stickers on top, these are the ones that you can smell what they smell like. Okay. We also have some one-time only little ones that you can buy so you can try out a smell if you want to do that. So we have lots of Teo. We have lots of Finley Dappled. We have sport weight. We just got in a brand new sport weight called Brokaw Sky. It has yak in it. And what does yak do? It makes everything really soft and squishy. So it is definitely a yarn that you at least want to feel while you're here. Okay. I have Jaeger spun, which is an organic wool. I have Queensland United, which is a lamb's wool and cotton blend. And there's some tear sheets that if you buy it, you can take one of those home with you. I still have lots of sport weight sock yarn, which is good for sweaters. We're doing sweaters right now with it. It's good for sweaters. It's good for socks, scarves, hats. We have a couple hats up here made with that yarn. So one skein, and we have a scarf up there made with that yarn. And we even have a little baby hat made with that yarn. So we liked sport weight sock yarn. We have lots and lots of, I know I did this at 12 Days of Christmas, but I have lots and lots of sock yarn. I'm going to try and show everybody a little bit of what we have, so you can, get your shopping list out and make sure that you shop along. We also have the jowl, the half skeins. Those are nice for heels and toes. We're also making a hat this fall, and our new class schedule will be available when you come to I-75 Yarn Crawl. I don't know if I have it in the computer yet, but at least by next week it'll be in the computer. And one of the hats that we're doing is a Fair Isle hat, and it is made with these yarns. So all you need is 3 different colors. You could use a different plain colored sock yarn, and we have quite a few of those. And that would be nice too. Okay. We just got a new shipment of earth yarns in, and these are the unique fingering. Ooh, wow, that got really bright. Unique fingering. And these are what we made our butterfly shawl with. So we took a skein of these, 2 skeins of this, and then a solid, and we came up with that. Very, very pretty. It's a lot of short rows, but Deb tells me it's not that hard. So Cheryl made this great little shawl, scarf, with beads, and that was 1 skein of the Wonderland, just plain sock yarn, and it's beautiful. The vest underneath it is a church mouse pattern, and that one was super, super easy. And I made mine out of Twizzle, and we can get you that pattern on Ravelry. So that was really fun. So what else do we have in the sock yarn area? We have speckles. We have Wonderland variegated. We have some Lang. We have some variegateds. We have some of our own exclusive yarns. We have Misty Alpaca, their sock yarn. We also have a fresh batch of Katia Darling, and this one we made our baby surprise jacket. We also have a scarf made with it, and we have a sock made with it. Monday we are getting a new batch of Mint Rain yarns. Sorry, I sighed. We're getting, it wasn't because of the yarn. We are getting Burstone in, which knits like this. And it goes from December down to January, and that's how the yarn is. It stripes 12 months. And Poinsettia, which makes a great Christmas sock. We made an ornament with it. That's fun too. We still have a few of our February sock kits left, and we made a nice pretty shawl out of that. Brand new in the store this past week, we got Earth Yarns Merino sock, and it's really pretty, and I'm hoping I can get mine a little bit further. I have a couple inches done. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring it to the store, and but very pretty. And we also have, and these have been going quick, and we have more on order, but they are hand-dyed self-striping matching sock kits. Lynn, you might like these because I know you like to do 2 at a time. They are already wound for you and started in the right spot. And what's fun is on the side of the box, it shows you what the sock should look like. Now, it does not mean you have to make a knee sock. Everybody goes, those are really long socks. You don't have to make a long sock. It's just showing you how it stripes. Okay. We also subscribe to the Dreams Sock of the Month Club, and it's called a Socket Club. Every month it comes out with a different yarn, different colorway. This time they did BFL sock. We only have 5 skeins right now of it, and it's beautiful, and you can only get it from shops who sign up, so that's important. I also have some new bags. Death Before Acrylic. We can all relate to that. Lay Flat to Dry. Those are fun. If I can't take my yarn, I'm not going. And I knit because punching people is frowned upon. These are just cute little bags. They work great for your, hey Beverly, they work great for socks or something small that you're knitting on. We also got this great new yarn in, and it is from Stitch Together, which she even calls it Rad Yarn for Rebels, and it's dyed somewhere in Iowa is what it says on the tags. But it's beautiful yarn, and I can't wait to knit with it. And actually, I did knit with it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I knit the one I'm going to show you in a second, and it is this one up here, which is called Toxic. Oh, I can't figure out where the thing is. It's called Toxic Nebula. Okay, take my word for it. And it is knitting up really, really pretty, and I will have that in the store. I'm just at the toe, and I just have to finish it. We've never gotten her yarn in before, but it's kind of like a stripy, splashy kind of yarn, because it has like some of the colors have some speckle in it. I really like this one, which is called Pollock. It's a speckle, but it looks like it has a little bit more life to it. If you want one that is more of a true speckle, this one up here is Birdie Spots. I think they're just fun, and they feel really, really soft. So that is something you want. If you have never been to our store and you want something, or you have been to our store and you want something that is unique to us, pick up a skein of Tall Ships. Don't worry, we have more in the back room. This was dyed for us from Mountain Colors, and it was done a couple years ago for the Tall Ship celebration. Every skein is the same, even if they don't look the same in the basket. It's just how they've twisted it. I knit a knit night out of it, which is a pay-for pattern on Ravelry. And Cheryl knit a Reina, which is really pretty. The one that is a free pattern on Ravelry, but you can really see the detail. I'll tell you, this yarn, it goes with everything you're gonna want to have. Even if there isn't a color in there, it looks great. The shawl that is underneath it is made out of Katina, which is really fun. It knits up kind of like fleece, and that is from Brokaw. It is a bulky yarn. So I digress. I forgot a couple of little socks. We have an exclusive Halloween sock yarn. That's how it knits up in a sock. And we have another one that is from Mountain Colors, and that one is called Peony. And a lot of people think it looks like a Christmas sock. That's okay, you can do that. We have some other chunky yarns here. We also, if we go back to the Blue Sky Fibers, we have their Albany Cowl, and that one is just beautiful. It is super soft, super lovely. You're going to want that in your coat this winter. Someday it will get cold, I promise. Well, maybe I don't want to promise. But we have kits made up for you. Everything's in the kit that you need. There's a pattern and all the yarn that you need. You just have to add needles in your hands. We also have a gray version, and Judy just finished making that one. It's the same basic idea, just with grays. And that again is everything you need is in the kit. And we did get a fresh shipment of Pom-Poms. What's fun about these Pom-Poms, maybe I can find one, is that they have these little loops on them, and what that means is that you put a button on your hat, and then you button on your pom-pom, and then you can wash it. So that makes it great, because you don't necessarily want to put your pom-pom in the washing machine. So, alright, I've been talking a long time, so let me kind of zoom through. We have Curie on Air, and that one is really fun. And we have Macro, another super bulky. Super bulky is really in this year. So I'm going to take you through. We just got in Noro Ito, and it is over 400 yards in a ball, and that's why they look so big in the skein. And there's 32 colors in each skein, so they are very fun. They knit up from a worsted to a bulky. It just depends on how you want to knit with them. So our baby room is coming along, and yes, that's where we put our extra chairs for yarn crawl. So if you bring husbands with you, send them to the baby room. And we have some Reader's Digests underneath the coffee table in case they forgot their phone. But we have our magazines, we have some samples, we have lots of books, we have lots and lots of yarn. This new one here, everybody's seen the Baby Blossom Chunky. It comes in chunky and DK weight. They even added some boy colors now that don't have flowers in them. But we just got in a new cotton acrylic worsted weight, and it's wash and dryable, and so that is very fun. We have our replacement for the Debbie Bliss Baby Cashmerino. We have the Ella Ray Cashmerino Sport. It is a sport weight. It's basically the same exact thing. We have lots and lots of colors of that, and people have been buying that up really well. We also have Seasons in here, which is a great yarn for blankets and things like that for kids. It's washable. I have some Babe Jazz that knits up Fair Isle. I have some Knit Coal, which knits up really cute. Let me show you the hat I made. Hope I don't make everybody nauseous. That's the hat I made. It's supposed to be a toddler, and I still had some yarn left, and so that is, you know, you could maybe get 2 newborn hats out of one skein, but I had something left out of one skein. So we also have our Phoenix DK. I have a few patterns for that to show you how it knits up. It does stripe, so that one's really pretty. We added another table to this room so we could show you more books and things. We also have Over the Moon, A Sheep's Tale, which I believe is only available, it's a kid's book, a baby book. I believe it's only available in yarn shops, so that is fun to get. A few notion bags with sheep on them. You may see sheep around the store. Sorry, but the sheep are not for sale. So I have a friend who brings me back sheep from all over, and we have this beautiful sample, this scarf here. It is made with Harriet, which is a DK weight alpaca. It's super soft and squishy. It does have a brioche stitch in it. That's why this one strand here stands out. Underneath it is our Curion Air Ruana. Right now that pattern is only available in the book, but we have many copies of the book. So it has some great patterns, and you're going to want to pick up that book. And I have a great selection of Noro Silk Garden. So if you're going to come visit us, check out our Noro Silk Garden. I know not every store has it. We do have more either tucked in the back of the shelf or in the back room. So make sure you ask us if you find a color. We do have lots of magazines from Noro, books from Noro, different things like that. And then we have our Cozy Soft, LRA Cozy Soft, and that is a washable yarn, DK weight, and I use it for cowls and baby things, and I know we even have a blanket in the store that's made with that. If you go into our cotton room, we've moved some things around. Yeah, I know these are really sock yarn, but we didn't have any more pegs anywhere, so that's why those are there. They're either in the packages or in the braids. Those are the same exact thing. It's just how they decided to package them up. We have a couple of the Katia Ombre kits left. Those knit up like this. Some people have been using the Wonderland sock yarn braids for that same pattern, which is kind of fun. We have some Uluru, which looks like mohair, feels kind of soft and fuzzy, has no wool in it or mohair. It is a cotton acrylic blend, so it is a good faker. We have lots of linens and cottons and blends. We just got in this really nice yarn called Nurture. It looks bumpy. It's but it knits up smooth, so but it looks really fun and it's really soft. We still have our Cumulus. That is a wonderful yarn. And we have lots and lots of colors of modern cotton. Oh, and we just got in Zauberball cotton. We got 3 colors of that in. The camera doesn't do it justice. They look much better in person. But they are going to stripe, and they're going to have somewhat of a long repeat. So they're not going to variegate. And then if you can't do socks with wool, we have Plymouth Diversity Sock, and we have Brokaw Comfort Sock. Back here we have put our LRA Classic, so if you're looking for just a basic wool. We also have our Connie yarns, the effect yarns. So we have those here also. This is our cotton room is also home to our sale bin, and we have 2 shelves and a bucket full of sale bin. Good prices, good stuff. Stop by. So I'm going to take you back out, and we're going to show you, I have some chunky, some Serdar Aura. I have some color affection kits. We saw one of these and we thought, hey, we're going to try it. We did solids and speckles. You can mix up the colors. You can do whatever you want. There's enough in your kit to make up the shawl. And if you want, the price of the pattern is included in the price of the kit. But if you want a copy to have in your Ravelry library, it is included, so we can take care of that for you while you're here. Lots and lots of colors of Harriet. That was that red shawl I showed you before. You can make it in lots of colors. It's really pretty. Makes a nice sweater too. We did just get in the Brokaw Portfolio 6 book. That one just came in, so get that while you're here. We have some, I'm still in the DK area, we have some tweeds, we have some folio. I have a poncho, but it's not done yet, but if you want to see it, it is in the store. It's really pretty. It was like knit 5, purl 5 until you were, you know, blue in the face, but it's going to be great for fall. I'm gonna love having it. I just hate putting in my ends, and so that's kind of what stalled me. We do have some chunky Misty Alpaca and some baby Alpaca Grande from Plymouth. We have a nice selection of vintage DK. We like that yarn. We used it for our bobble hat. We used it for the cranberry scarf. You will see all of our samples are around the store. We do know what their names are. We do know what the patterns are, so we can help you out with that. We just got in a brand new yarn, and I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but it is called Alpaca Silver, and it is from Katia, and it has like, that one you can kind of see how it has like a shimmer to it. It has like a metallic thread in it. It is really soft and really squishy and really nice. It'll be great for cowls and sweaters and things in the fall. So we did get some new colors of Moonshine. Those are our new colors right there. We have a lot of other colors in here, and I'm not sure why my light is so poor on my phone. I apologize. I do have some Twizzle that's done more in solids. I have some lace merino worsted. I have Mountain Goat from Mountain Colors. That's a nice yarn. I like using that. And my favorite is River Twist from Mountain Colors. And it just makes a beautiful sweater. I made the City Cape from Pearl Soho. I don't have it in the store anymore. I gave it to a friend for Christmas, but it knit up beautifully, and those the camera doesn't do justice to. If you're looking for some basics, we have Vintage Chunky, and I have Cozy Alpaca Chunky. Those are really luscious, soft. Both of these are washable. We have several items that are knit in the Cozy Alpaca Chunky. This cable blanket was knit in it, the cowl, the hat, and those little brown blobs were knit right in. So, again, if you're looking for something quick, we have project bags. We have shawl pins. These were from the 12 Days of Christmas. When you're going through the shawl pins, what you want to do is you want to look through. What I did was I tried to put like all the blue ones on the same peg. So if you're looking for blue, look through those. We have the sheep ones. I think they're fun personally. We also got in Knitted Wit Victory DK. And one of our projects this winter is going to have, this fall, is going to use this. And what's fun about it, has 40 different mini skeins that coordinate with it. And the mini skeins are really inexpensive and they're fun and they can jazz up your sweater. So that is really fun. We moved the Ultra Alpaca down here. Used to be in the corner for years and years and years. Now we moved it here. We have lots of colors, all that good stuff. And we have a sample. We made the Plaidaptation poncho with the Ultra Alpaca. That is a fun one. It never gets old. We do have kits from Blue Sky Fibers. We have their 21 color slouch hat, and we have their mitten kits. We don't have the mittens made up, but we do have some kits. If you want to do the Janesville Jacket, it was made out of wool stock. And we have the 150 gram skeins and the 50 gram skeins and the coordinating colors. So those are really fun. And this is what the Endless Wrap was made with, and the Janesville Jacket. So if you want something soft and squishy, pick Juniper Moon 14. It has cashmere in it. Very wonderful and soft and squishy. Just have to pick up a ball and you'll know what I mean. We have Brokaw Ultra Wool, which is what we use for our washable wool. And it knits up really nice. I'm doing a cable sweater in it, and it really shows the cables up. So we have Katia Cotton Merino. That is very pretty yarn. And we have a sample here in the store, so if you need to know what it is. I have multicolored versions of Twizzle, and those are here. We have lots and lots of needles. Lots of needles and things like that. So please come visit us for needles. And we have lots of notions. So if you are looking for something, we might have it here. And I did put out the 12 Days of Christmas tape measures in case you missed getting one last time. They're very fun. I also put out the ablets, which are a great row counter. I've been using mine and I love it. We have 7 different colors of the 2-strand ones, and we have 1 color of the 3-strand one. I think that's the only color she makes them in. We do have crochet hooks for those crocheters in the neighborhood. We have mohair. We have Amatola brushed, which is new to us. We haven't tried it yet. And we have pre-made socks. So if you just can't knit socks for whatever reason, we can help you out. They are arranged by color, and the sizes are within that color. We also have, we just got in our fade kits, and these are fantastic. I know I should have started with these. What they are is they're 5 coordinating skeins of yarn in a bag, and I posted pictures on Facebook, and I know a lot of people liked them. All you have to do is put fade in Ravelry, and you'll come up with a ton of patterns. I will tell you that Find Your Fade, that particular pattern, is really, really big. I saw it in person, and it was huge because I was going to make one, but now I decided against it because I think it would be way too big for me. But we did get in some King Alpaca, which is wonderful, and if one of us puts one of these in your hand, you will know why, because it is going to be wonderful to knit with. It is considered a worsted weight. It is, it says right on the label. Let me see if I can read it. King is a term used to describe 19-micron royal alpaca, one of the finest grades of alpaca fiber in the world. It is, you'll know it when you feel it, and it is a worsted weight. So I did bring out yarn bowls from 12 Days of Christmas, and I have more in the back of some of the flavors. Just ask us if you don't, if you want 2 of something or whatever. Oh, I digress. We had your Find Your Fade, basically kits. We also have mini kits of those same Find Your Fades. And same colors, mini kits. What you do is you can knit a little fade cowl. And your kit will have everything in it that you need to make this cowl. So that's how that works. We have some other project bags here. These are kind of retro. And the other thing, the biggest thing that we're doing here for I-75 yarn crawl, I thought I'd start with the garments and end with how we're going to buy the yarn. And we have yarn here on display, and we have Techno and we have Extra. We have some of it's in bags, some of it's loose. And what we're going to be doing this week only is we're going to be having out the shade cards. And so if you find a color that you really like of one of these yarns, it could be Extra, it could be wool stock, it could be alpaca silk, which is what the Albany Cowl is made out of. It could be Techno. Those 4 yarns, and we will do special orders of those yarns. What we will do is you will pay for it ahead of time, and we will order it the Monday after yarn crawl. So we will order it August 13th, that Monday. And yes, we will order it then, and it will come in within 7 to 10 days. So, and you'll already have paid for it, so all you have to do is come pick it up, and that would be great. If you need us to ship it, let us know when it comes in. We can give you a call, and then we can discuss how we're going to ship it and that kind of thing. But this is something we don't do. Normally, we do not do special orders usually. And this one is, we're going to do special orders this one time just to see how it works and see what happens. Blue Sky Fibers is located in Minnesota, and so they're not very far away. And so they have most of their yarns, most of them, I want to say, in stock. Every once in a while they might not have one of them, like a color or something, because it's sold out, but we'll let you know right away if that's the case. And but we love working with them. We just added them this summer, yeah. And we love their yarns. Extra, I am frantically knitting up a scarf with Extra. I didn't bring it in. It is 2 skeins, and I will have it here at the store so you can touch it, feel it. If you don't want to make a whole sweater or something like that, it would be great to just start with a 2 skein scarf. It's going to be a longer scarf, so it'll be fun. And but yeah, so we're going to try it. We'll see if it works. If nobody wants to do it, then we won't do it, and we probably won't do it again. Hey Sue, good to see you. Yeah, so those yarns, come in and check them out. We have some of the yarns here. We have our samples here for you to try out. And I think that gave you a little bit of what we are doing here for Now, this table is blank. You'll see here, all it has is a passport and a bag on it, because that's where we're putting our giveaway for the yarn crawl. And you'll have to come in to find out what it is. And but we always come up with something kind of fun, and we'll have a giveaway also and things like that. So we hope to see you. It is Tuesday through Sunday, and on Sunday we are doing a fastest knitter contest. Don't worry, you don't have to be that fast, because everybody freaks out and doesn't knit very fast. And don't worry, Deb is not included in this contest. She is actually a judge. So, but Judy and I did it at a retreat, and it was so much fun. And so we thought we'd just do it for fun, because we're typically not open on a Sunday, and just have some fun with it. We will be open on Sunday, especially for the local people. That's who came last year on Sunday. We'll be open from 12 to 3 on Sunday. So we hope to see you. The weather's supposed to be great this week, and we are fully stocked and waiting for you guys to come in and just buy everything in the store. So we will talk to you later. Bye.